I can't believe we survived. Those are the words from a terrified Uber driver caught in the middle of a crush of teens downtown attacking his car.
Only on 2 tonight, Jermont Terry live in the loop where that driver and his passengers were targeted. Jermont.
Brad, that driver had just pulled up to this intersection. He had to jump the curb and get this, go the wrong way down Washington on the sidewalk just to escape these teenagers. And tonight, this attack is raising bigger concerns about what's being done about these rowdy teenagers in downtown. Standing at the corner of Wabash and Washington brings back horrible memories for this Uber driver.
I'm just scared, and it's going to take a while to regain the trust of the city, I guess.
Here's why he's fearful. Take a look at how his Kia ended up. Every window busted out, all by a group of teens who were getting ushered by police from Millennium Park July 4th weekend.
I said, oh, and so then they came and jumped on the car, started dancing around on top of the hood.
He tells me some in the crowd turned violent and tried opening the doors. What happened next left him and his 2 passengers in disbelief.
And then they broke in the driver window. And that's where I knew we were in big trouble, because they were trying to grab me, and I heard the back rear window shatter as well.
A pitchfork crashed through the rear window, coming within inches of his Uber passengers.
Who knows what would have happened if they were able to pull us out of the vehicle. It's terrifying just to think that there's basically a school of piranhas just roaming the streets of Chicago, and we don't know where they're going to show up.
CBS 2 first exposed how groups of 300 to 400 have roamed the Loop and downtown for consecutive Saturdays. CPD said they have tactical units ready to deal with the crowds, but with the crowd turning violent, many are concerned it will only get worse.
It was nothing short of a miracle that he's still living.
Community activist Reverend Robin Hood says we don't need an act of God, but action from the government.
The state needs to step up and come up with these summer jobs that should have started last week.
Hood is not justifying the violence associated with these large meetups, but he believes without neighborhood resources, this could get worse.
It's easy to say that those kids were thugs. No, these kids are suffering from trauma to the 10th power.
Police Superintendent David Brown relates to the frustration.
If police is the only people at the podium answering questions, likely nothing will change.
Now, CPD telling us that they are simply monitoring the large groups as they pop up here in the downtown area. Tonight, some are questioning if it's time to start arresting these teenagers. We should point out, as for the Uber driver, he was unhurt. However, he had more than $8,000 in damages to his vehicle. Reporting live in the Loop tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.